Good morning, distinguished guests, family members, friends, and shipmates, past and present. On behalf of Adam L. Moffitt, Helicopter C Combat Squadron 5, I welcome and thank you for attending the retirement ceremony for Command Master Chief Erica, no real middle name, Barnett Elliott.
We stood the watch for our shipmates in the air wing. Our squadron supports search and rescue. Anytime an aircraft is flying, we're flying too. We're the first to lift and the last to land every day. Some of you may know that our strike group actually prevented World War III. That's what we like to believe, but that's a longer story that we can talk about later, maybe over some drinks.
Every step I've ever made, from being the first class under her, where she became my friend and my mentor, from my main chief leaving NC Doc to going to the bush to making senior chief to make a master chief. I joke on Erica all the time, but I am very much aware. Oh my God, am I gonna cry? I'm very much aware that there is, I don't have the pleasure of looking at this uniform, and it tickles me every day, and it will never get old. I get to say, oh my God, that I'm Kadesha. I will not. That I get to say that I'm Master Chief Kadesha Perry. It doesn't happen without all of her mentorship.
In our Navy, when you're on the ship and you in uniform and you see another black person in uniform and you realize who they are, it's kind of strange. I just be perfectly honest with you. The interaction that occurs, you got to break down some barriers, break down some walls, and get to talking. But it's just an interesting first meeting, especially when I realize, hey, she's a Master Chief. And I look back at her and I'm like, man, she's an HSC 5. So what do? I don't say anything to her. I'm kind of just amazed. I just keep on walking. I go back to my room and I call up Gus. And I'm like, Gus, you got a Master Chief in your command? He's like, yes. And I was like, no, that's not what I mean. You got a black Master Chief in, you know?
So let me tell you what the job of a guest speaker is. We say kind things. We make people laugh a little bit, or at least I do. I try to be honest, but I don't know EB like that. I said, EB, why me? This is why. Erica is amazing. I can remember meeting her, and I met her because she sent me Kadesha. Now, we've been sitting up here trying to figure out, when I met Kadesha, her name was Khadijah. So I'm assuming that something happened with the second star. To God be the glory. Okay, she sent me Kadesha with locks in 2012 to the George H.W. Bush. Tell that story.
My mother's name was America. Her name was America, and she was more patriotic than anybody I know. Am I lying? She was born in the Republic of Panama, orphaned at 15 years old. When she came to this country, she didn't have nothing. She didn't even have a high school education. My granddaughter, we took her to the Navy Exchange the other day, and she was so amazed at the escalator, and me and Rashawn was laughing, and we was like, look at her, she's so amazed at the escalator. And I looked at her and I said, I don't remember my kids at that age. So I looked at my granddaughter and said, I don't even know what my kids did at this age. But I'm gonna know what you do, and I'm gonna be here. And she with me almost every day.
All right, this ceremony honors your mother's 29 years of service, but it also honors you. Your sacrifice and support allowed her to serve our nation and protect our way of life. You know what it means to serve. You embody courage, which is our call sign at HD5, and no coincidence.
Today, we honor not only you, Erica, but also Rashawn for both of your sacrifices, and we celebrate your contributions. We're lucky to have people like Erica and Rashawn in our lives, and we are honored to be in their world. Rashawn, thank you for being a part of our village. I love you. Thank you for smashing items at the destruction room when we needed it the most. Thank you for being our voice of reason. Oh God, where are the Kleenex? Jesus. You truly deserve a medal. Thank you for navigating the windy and scary road that is called spouses at home during deployment. You kept me sane. Thank you.
The OGs, Jeff Price, Orlando Davis, Carlton Griffin, Gene Simmons. They always told me, when you know, you know. So don't ask me why I didn't do 30 years. 29, hashtag 29 years, because I know.
Command Master Chief Elliott, United States Navy, retired, departing.